Hello, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks for joining us. We've got a lot of high pressure in the New Zealand area at the moment, and it's starting to make for some dry conditions in the north and the east of both islands. There's a lot of high pressure on this map. The wind map today looks pretty messy, but this is all high pressure up to the east and to the north and off here to the southwest. Let's make a little more sense of this, because on Thursday it all merges into one, so that's a lot easier to look at. So it stretches all the way up the eastern side of the country and holds on to the North Island as well. So the North Island has light winds, couple of drizzle patches in the morning, and then into the afternoon, those isolated but big afternoon cloud buildups. Might even be an isolated thunderstorm potentially in there. In the South Island, subtropical northerlies coming down, some rain on the west coast, a few spits will spill over elsewhere, and your daytime highs several degrees above average. In fact, for some in the south, might be over 10 degrees above normal on Thursday. By Friday, the highs moved a little further out to the northeast now. That allows that northerly quarter wind flow, the subtropical wind flow, to come down and across most of the country. That breaks up the showers a wee bit, the wind flow does, and the rain on the west coast gets pushed further down, south, mostly south of about Greymouth and Hokitika. Some heavy falls maybe down there, and a bit of spillover into Southland as well. Look at the low pressure coming out of Australia, but until we can shake our highs, those lows won't be getting any closer towards us. So this weekend, this is the best chance we've got. When the high here breaks away a little bit, but the center of that high is just here, 1030 hectopascals, the next one's 1020, and they're basically joining forces around northern New Zealand. That's where the air pressure is still pretty high. Now we do have a few showers in there coming in through that subtropical mix, showery weather, turning to patchy rain the further you go down that western side. Eastern areas are mainly dry, but a few spillover spits coming through. And this little low down here on Saturday drives in a slightly cooler, wetter southerly for a time in Southland. But by Sunday, it's gone again, and the high pressure belt we were just talking about consolidating. Another low in Aussie being blocked by that high pressure belt. So as you can see, we've got a couple of showers about, but not a lot going on. And our final map is for Monday of next week. And you can see those sou'westers blowing through, dropping temperatures a little bit nationwide. There's another cool southerly down here in Southland. Another Monday, just like this week, that starts off cool. Not as cold, I don't think, as this Monday was. And this next high, 1030, pretty strong. If you're really desperate for rain, and I know some of you are getting that way now, couple of positive things to notice. There are a number of lows forming around Australia at the moment. That's different to this time a year ago. They were in drought with bushfires. So this is good to see for them. We're only just over here. So it's hopefully just a matter of time before we get some. Also the subtropics, or the tropics itself I should say, showing some signs of life. La Nina doesn't peak though until December, January. So we might still have to wait a few more weeks before we can shake these highs and maybe get some real rainmakers coming on in. That's all from me. We'll see you again tomorrow.